game. I'm Alexander Sirigiani. It's 2:53 p.m. September 26th. So one, I never created any game, never agreed to any game, never agreed to play anything. These people just stuck a device in my brain illegally. Whatever headache they created with their games and their to get back at their parents and get back at whoever they're trying to get back at, Zeus or whoever, or Krat, they created this headache. These people need to deal with the headache they created and all the bullshit they created. Their take over the world, this and that, and whatever the fuck they were doing. I'm fed up with being a victim of these people's egos and their pissing matches with each other, and then me suffering because they're in a pissing match with their parents or rich people or poor people or whoever they're in a pissing match with. They created this headache. They created these games. They built these weird sites. They distributed weapons to terrorists and criminals illegally. They need to deal with this headache. I'm fed up with being a victim of it. And law enforcement needs to deal with this headache and arrest people, putting weapons and technology and WMDs in the hands of terrorists, criminals, rapists, murderers, and desperate people looking at multi-trillion-dollar lawsuits, life in prison, and the death penalty. I'm still being held hostage by these terrorists. They are still stealing intellectual property. They have stolen trillions of dollars, gambled with large sums of money illegally, are spending it on parties illegally, amongst other things. These people owe me so much money, it's fucking scary. And they're sitting there lying. And I'm fed up with this headache, and they're not arresting terrorists. They pretend to arrest terrorists, but don't, so they can keep using these terrorists for betting manipulation. They pretend to arrest these terrorists, but don't, so they can keep using these terrorists for data theft, IP theft, and economic espionage, and running other illegal criminal components of their terrorist organization. So there's certain people they pretend to arrest, but they don't because they're dependent on them for betting manipulation and IP theft, data theft, and more. This is highly illegal, and they're purposely aiding and abetting terrorists to avoid arresting criminals. One, so they don't go to prison and they don't spill the beans on these terrorists and their affiliates. And also, they don't arrest them so they can keep using them to manipulate bets and commit robbery and IP theft and data theft. This is ridiculous. I'm fed up with this headache. These kids who created this headache for me for no reason need to deal with it, as well as law enforcement. I'm fed up with these kids making up bullshit and then trying to pass off their liabilities and responsibilities onto other people when they created this headache. And they owe me trillions of dollars. I had no deals with these people. These kids, this Corbyn shitbag has no right to pay off his debts to people with my property and money that's mine. I don't know who said that. And I was never playing a game, so they can't just create some game and steal my property and sell it in it and be like it's part of a game that I was never playing and never agreed to. They're stealing my intellectual property. And first of all, it's not even their game. It was supposedly property for me that they stole and just started running illegally. And then there was investors and all sorts of people I was supposed to meet, and they attempted murder on me. Then tried to tell people I was psychotic so they could meet people I was supposed to meet, and then started selling my property to these people illegally. So don't fall for bullshit. This is ridiculous. And whatever this Illuminati jazz is, supposedly I'm the real fucking Illuminati, whatever the hell that nonsense is. But let me tell you, nothing good came from it, other than people trying to murder you, kill you, and frame you for no reason. And no, these people who are supposed to be teaching me don't teach me shit. They just lie to me and commit crimes on me and run illegal gambling bets on me all day, committing crime after crime after crime on me all day and stealing from me. They don't try to teach me shit. They don't try to do anything. They just sit there hacking and committing crimes on me and gambling. I mean, their curriculum involves, doing a step, a level 1000 hack and then saying, oh, he needs to figure it out, and then think I'm going to figure out something that may take 10 years to figure out in one day. These guys are fucking full of shit, and they're not trying to teach anything. They're just really stealing and gambling. Don't fall for bullshit. I want real court life. This hostage scenario needs to end. These people were never trying to teach anything. They were just trying to steal money and property that was never theirs and trying to take over the world or whatever the fuck these weirdos are doing. They just need to go to fucking prison. They're terrorists. The fact that they're involved with trying to take over the world is terrorist conspiracy.